Let's go ahead and unmute, and let's, boop. There we go.
Fuck deep fried shit! Fuck deep fried food!
But you know what? Instead of using your money to buy deep fried food, why don't you use that money to adopt a cat instead? It'll give you much more enjoyment and won't clog your arteries. In fact, owning a cat is proven to extend your lifespan.
Good segue, good segue. And in fact, it has been scientifically proven that having a cat is good for your heart.
That's what I was just saying. It's actually good for your health. It actually, apparently, supposedly, it also makes you smarter because I gotta find the video that talks about that. But having a cat apparently helps you study better or something. I mean, I can kind of see why, because, you know, if you're petting a cat, you're kind of relaxed, you know. I gotta find the
Yeah,
video on that again, but still.
it's also, I'm pretty sure the heart health thing is something to do with, like, the healing properties of cat purrs. Like, how cat purrs can, like, help you heal better.
Right. Oh, another thing, having a cat, being surrounded by cats, or basically any animal, whatever, when you're young, actually helps you build immunity to allergies. So, yeah, growing up in a house with a cat can actually help with that.
Yeah.
I mean, just about any animal, really, but, you know, since we're talking about cats specifically, you know.
Hear that, Liz? You're good for my heart. Even when you're a pain.
He's good for your heart until he just keeps raising your blood pressure.
Oh, God. Does he ever?
Well, see, here's the thing. They're good for your heart, they're also good for your soul, because he's testing your virtue. He's trying to make sure that you are good patient. He's making you virtuous.
Alright, I believe if we go back into town, we go into the pub, and from what I remember, we go to the top floor, and Mid gives his grandpa pep talk.
Yeah, they're coming right up.
There's actually been times where I wish I could switch places with Lance for even a day. Just to have his life.
This
How
one might as well
easy
take a
he has
little.
it. What was that?
MSO, did you say something?
No, just talking to a coworker.
Ah.
Although funny enough, I moved my ear. What's funny enough, I moved my earpiece away from my ear to prevent that from happening. You know, just you know, prevent any like, you know, crosstalk. But oh well.
Yeah. Anyways, there are times I wish I could switch places with Lance for a day, just to have like his carefree life for a single day.
So what you're saying is you want to switch times because that's probably not the best idea. Because I mean, imagine putting a cat brain in a human. The thing is gonna go everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Sorry, just imagining that is hilarious.
My nuts.
And now we're about to get
Yeah,
a
it's actually for the same reason that I wish I could turn off my anxiety. That like all those boomers who think like, oh, you can just stop being anxious. Like, God, I wish.
No.
Hey!
Joke and say, if you're you know, I used to make a joke. If you're depressed, cheer up. But I didn't think people actually thought that way.
Oh,
It's
there are.
unironically.
Oh, there are.
Well, there are plenty of fucking idiots in this world.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised, especially given, you know, the modern day and everything.
Yeah, the modern day, there are a lot of people that ask that. It's basically the whole thing of, oh man, my phone is so old and busted, and they're just like, just buy a new one.
Not that.
And then she just has that stupid face and goes up to a clerk with a new phone, tries to pay for it. The clerk says, your card declined. And then she just looks at the guy with that face like, nah, who could have seen that coming?
I mean, one other thing I always say is it amazes me how we're like in the information age and yet we've never had a stupider situation.
Yep.
There are still people out there who, despite us being the digital age, are so allergic to technology.
And half the time, they're the people.
Died a couple years ago,
Yeah.
but she was one of those people. Like, if the technology didn't exist decades ago, she would refuse to touch it. The most modern tech she had was a modern house phone. And only because it was required in her apartment building. In her old folks' home. I'm sure if she could have had a rotary phone, she would have fucking used it.
Let's see. Here we go. Now we have a ship.
So
I
what
know
all?
I've told that story before, but it really is pertinent. Like, how
So
the fuck?
you have a ship? Okay, now to do what we were going to do the first time around. Sea shanties! Who lives in a tiny
Oh,
under
there
the
once was
sea?
a ship that was put to
The
sea.
name of the ship was a Billy of Tea.
Billy of Tea.
I still remember like the first few verses of that one sea shanty I actually wrote myself.
I'm not surprised you've written one.
Let's see, the first verse was something like, I once met a man at a bar by himself, so I poured him a glass of whiskey. I said to the man, what you doing by yourself? There's girls on the floor getting frisky. The man said to me, I've got 2 left feet, for the life of me I can't dance. I said, I know a girl who's got 2 right feet, if you just give her half a chance.
Oh. Thank you.
God damn it. That is such a you pun, though.
Well, that was only the first verse. The second verse, it kind of just tells the story of this bartender at a port town, and he's just like doing what he can to help his patrons. Let's see. The third verse, I remember being pretty evident of it. I once met a man full of misery, so I poured him a glass of beer. I said to the man, what you doing all alone in a place meant to be full of cheer? The man said to me, I just lost my job and I can't afford to pay my rent. I said to the man, if you work for me, you won't have to pay a single cent. You know, just something optimistic. I've noticed a lot of sea shanties they're either about adventures or somebody having endured a tragedy where he lost his crew. So, kind of just have something a bit more upbeat.
Or
I wish
crew
Cokie were here.
suffering
I
at
wish,
the hands of the captain's pride, like in Wellerman.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, I wish Cokie were here so that way she could sing us the Beast of Pirates Bay, which was sung by Voltaire, the same person who sang the Billy and Mandy song. You know, the Burn from Outer Space.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it was
It's my
Voltaire.
dream one day to have. My dream one day to have a LAN party for Sea of Thieves. Everyone in the room just sings Wellerman and Drunken Sailor.
Oh god, not Drunken Sailor.
I have also picked up.
Oh yes, Drunken Sailor.
If we sing Drunken
Oh.
Sailor, if we do sing Drunken Sailor, I'm gonna sing it as Mr. Krabs because that's his theme music in SpongeBob. Funny enough.
I can see that.
Let's see. I think probably my favorite sea shanty, and I think I brought this up in a previous stream, would be
You absolutely have.
Old Maui. Although Roll the Old Chariot Along is a good one too.
I'll be right back.
You know, now I want to do a picture of Bart's like just sailing the ship while singing the SpongeBob theme song.
And Ferris
With
is
Ferris,
just
with Ferris just holding her. What's that?
and Ferris is just like, ugh, he's been doing this for 3 hours.
Actually, I was gonna draw her looking pissed off with covering her ears. But yeah. But I mean, I guess I could do that with her just thinking it's been 3 hours.
And they
Actually, better yet, continuing the SpongeBob references. Just be like, Bart is the only person I know who can have fun singing the SpongeBob theme song.
The 3-hour loop.
Hours. Yeah, just continuing the references.
So which jobs do you currently have?
currently I have Monk, Thief, and White Mage.
All of them wind at crystal jobs, so we're eager to see what the last one's gonna be. And I'm putting my money on Blue Mage because it would be funny as hell, considering all of the blue magic he's missed so far.
Watch it be red mage.
I mean, that'd be good. He'd have some black magic, along with additional healing, so I mean, it'd be pretty good all around.
Wait, what should be the absolute most useless freaking job
Mime.
in the game?
Oh, great. He would have to go, like, so out of his way to get it.
Well, I mean,
maybe not out of his way, but still.
I probably would have gone there during my level grinding shenanigans in the later third of the game anyway.
I mean, the joke I was going to make was he gets one of the Game Boy Advanced jobs, but one, he's not even playing the Game Boy Advanced version anyway, and that's also a special category anyhow, which he's not doing. What?
I still gotta continue my four jobs.
Steal. Nothing to steal. Ride a kick! Indeed.
Shinobi has failed to steal.
Yeah. Let's see. Sahagins.
The Silver, how can you fail your job?
Alright, I'm back.
Ew.
Awesome Sahagins!
Sahagins!
Dang it. Heck.
I see the Sahagins and I keep getting reminded of, what was it? One of those fan songs for World of Warcraft. I am Murloc.
You have
Of course.
raccoons
Yeah.
and stuff.
Fun facts. For up until I think it was like 2019, Kaizeneko had no idea what a Murloc was.
To be fair, I don't think a lot of people did because they only, like, the hardcore World of Warcraft players knew what a Murloc was.
Here's
Oh
the
my
thing
god,
though.
those motherfuckers.
He went to the World of Warcraft live show where there were Murlocs.
Maybe he just didn't recognize them on the spot or something?
Maybe.
I played Ascension WoW where I actually had to deal with Murloc.
Let's see, huh? Okay, there's the Library of the Ancients.
I don't get what the thing.
Speedy.
I don't get what the shit stuff.
Focus! Cheek!
Well, now we got bows. We can go to like the earlier places and get any white magic that we missed.
I think
Awesome, like, top ice.
I think the magic shop in Karnak actually kind of covered it.
Oh, probably.
Let's see. You know what?
Oh, I got a Snivy as my character. Cool.
How does it start on what?
I'm scrolling through the Pokemon channel.
Alright, let's see.
Okay, that's cute. That's cute.
It
Link's
said
copying.
Turbine on there, so I was like, oh, cool. Nice.
The Pokemon channel?
Yeah.
Alright, give
Just
me a
looking through
second.
like all the old posts.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
still love Reshiram with Borger.
Reggie Rockins inside of the jar.
Just an RPG is just looking at the burger and thinking, God, I wish that were me.
What?
You've never heard of Just an RPG?
Let's not. Let's just, yeah.
Not Snivy, it wasn't
Ah,
Snivy,
right.
It was the full-off form Superior.
Anyway, gather around, children. I'm about to tell you a tale.
No.
Kidding, I'm kidding.
You know, Iono in Gura's outfit actually kind of makes sense.
It kind of does.
Does. Remy and I actually had that conversation when that was posted. Like, why does we were talking about how that works way too fucking well.
Wait, how what
Also,
works?
Guy,
In the Pokemon channel, it's Iono, but she's dressed like Gargura.
Oh yeah, that.
Sky, remember always the shit about like Licky as Simone from Gurren Lagann is entirely Remy's fault.
Yes, it is.
Wait, what?
So, Forrest is doing a run of which game? Platinum?
Brilliant Diamond.
Brilliant Diamond.
Oh hell no, Drake!
And
Don't mess with the mozzarella skin. I will fight you on that.
I was waiting for you to notice. But yeah, doing a playthrough of Brilliant Diamond, and I have a Licky on my team, and I brought up how like I always imagined it using Thunderbolt by vomiting up the lightning. Maybe brought up the fact that no, how it would do it is it would stick its tongue up like the pose from Gurren Lagann.
like it would use.
Had you outnumbered.
To use it as a lightning rod to call down the thunder.
Okay.
And so now I can only imagine it doing it that way, and I rename my Licky Simone the Licker.
Because I made the joke of, after I was saying, hey, it'll point its tongue directly to the sky to use it as a lightning rod, I said, pierce the sky with your tongue.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Silver.
What?
The Legend of Zelda, Skyward Tongue.
Oh god! No! Don't do that.
It's just getting worse.
First off,
It's just getting worse.
that name would imply something about Zelda.
Oh no! Remy! Bad Remy! Where's my
I
spray
mean,
bottle?
wouldn't Skyward Sword, if you took sword another way, imply something?
Oh god!
Yep,
Nope. Ending this. It is made so much worse by the fact that Licky can learn cut.
So karate chop with the tongue then.
Ah!
How is that gross? Oh well, whatever.
Do not karate chop bricks with your tongue. That's a good way to get a variety of diseases.
But it's the strongest muscle in your body, relative to
Well,
size.
It doesn't taste good.
I mean, you say that, and yet you can look at Smoothman's deck entry. It examines things by putting its lips on everything,
Yeah, it's still not healthy.
and it basically is so obsessed with cleanliness it licks everything clean. So there we go.
No, it's still not healthy.
So you have chosen death.
Just focus on the summer ferret, on the pool noodle, as Remy said.
It is indeed a pool noodle.
Yeah.
Not they fucking
And
do it.
Reshiram eating a burger. Always Reshiram with burger.
Oh god.
I just realized that's specifically a Burger King burger. Like that is the picturesque Burger King sandwich.
I just realized
The Whopper.
something stupid.
What?
So you know the white mage outfit, right?
Alright.
We were talking about the Pokemon channel and how there was a picture of Iono but dressed as Gargura. I just imagined Gargura in a white mage outfit and calling it Garcura.
Remy.
Well, time to draw that.
Really?
I mean, her outfit even has those triangles around the edge, if I remember right.
Remy.
They're kind of all over, really. The triangles are meant to represent, like, you know, a, something else, but...
Grammy, can you go a day without cursing us?
お前はもう死んでいる。
NANI?!
It's a curse to me.
Hey, are these freaking are these sound alerts not playing?
What's up?
I don't know if these sound alerts are even playing.
Oh, do you not? I mean, did you not set the bot back up?
No, it says they're playing, but
Yeah, I heard them, so...
Okay.
you just weren't.
Oh, you're using the Twitch channel point things. Those ones, the sound effect is really only heard either by the streamer or by the people on the stream.
Well, yeah,
Whereas, like,
I'm on the stream.
Wait, what the fuck? Remy?
I heard it fine. Did I? Yeah, there's blurps. That
Remy?
it should be there. What?
No. No, I just looked. I just looked in the soundboard on Discord. We don't have any sounds.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. These are only the ones on Twitch.
No, I mean all of them are freaking deleted.
Wait, what?
No, they're not.
Looks
Yeah, on my end. What the fuck? Why can't I see them?
Weird.
Maybe you need to reload Discord?
Why can't I access these?
Wait, is this stream what I think
Yep.
it is? Oh my god, that's perfect.
Okay, I can access them in settings, but not... What is going on? I was able to click on them in the settings, and now they're back in the soundboard itself.
Weird.
If I don't use them, do they from that?
Yeah. That's just weird.
Crazy.
Anyways.
There's the gremlin.
Yeah. I wanted to do them.
Alright.
Speaking of gremlin.
The dolphin gremlin. I still like that picture of... What was it? Somebody drew May doing her equivalent of Soul's Dragon install, where she has like all the dolphin attributes. So I'm just like, oh no, the dolphin gremlin is more so.
When I kill it off like that, sounds kind of like an old GBA game or Game Boy game.
It kind of does.
I almost thought you said towards the outro. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, what is going on? Is this bird just got... Does this bird just have a high evasion stat or something?
Must have
It's
one.
the immortal bird! It's the phoenix!
No, it's just...
It's the phoenix! I've had way too much sugar today.
Apparently.
Oh, Phoenix, right?
I've had 3 ice cream sandwiches and a chocolate bar.
I mean, I have a suitcase full of ketamine, and you don't see me complaining. Right, just referencing that one film being
Yep.
up. Ketamine, and I'm going to die.
At this rate...
Well done, well done, well done.
Shoot, which buttons do I have marked for...
Yeah.
Well, shoot.
I get native. Everyone in Angry Frog won't stop being highlighted. I have broken the soundboard again.
God damn it, Force.
I don't know how I keep doing this. You know, at the very least.
There we go. Jeez. Okay.
I'm too good at that.
I would hope you know who you are.
The Moonlight Lake
all of
told
my
me.
experiences. All of my experiences have led to the gremlin I am today.
Is who you are.
You can thank my trauma for me being a gremlin.
Oh, that thing only has like 25 health. It's just that hard to hit.
I guess you can
That's
say
a
that
lot
you
now.
really. I guess you can say that those chances really gave you the bird.
Hey.
Okay, so
Sounds
that
to me
was,
like the sea.
four
Sounds like to
shots.
me that sounds like to me like the sea abyss triggers him. I was gonna be like, come on, people have got to under. You guys have to know the Sonic 06 reference. Like, come on. Well, too late. You already gave me the rim shot. So never mind.
I still like what was it? Like Zero playing through the Silver campaign. They had the running joke of, oh, it's the Iblis trigger. Hot dog is a sandwich, and then Sonic says, you know, hot dog isn't actually a sandwich. It's actually a taco. And then
We're not having this
What
discussion
the
right now.
fuck?
You're not having this discussion.
and then
We're not having this discussion. All I'm gonna say is it is neither a taco nor a sandwich.
He's talking
We're
about.
saying that you are
talking about something
talking
else.
about the subject.
Look, Remy and I can have this debate later.
okay, yeah,
Holy shit.
So,
What
oh,
is that kill?
I guess you can say that these Ray's attacks really sting.
okay, shoot.
Where did you go?
Holy fuck.
Yeah, no,
Where did you even go?
I was going around the sea. I ended up on, like, the northern right corner of the map. And
Congrats, you went to an area that you're not ready for yet.
here's the thing, though. At least in the old Final Fantasy games, all the sea enemies were supposed to be the same.
They were, yeah, and they were all obnoxious.
Well, I mean, yeah, but that's beside the point. Ba-
No, I think it's kind of the point. They learned how to properly balance the seas, but that also meant that now there are different areas that are differently strong. It's honestly more true to life to me. Like,
Oh, Pokemon.
you would not, like, you wouldn't expect to be in as much danger in, like, on, like, the Virginia coast, like, actually Virginia's landlocked, the Maine coast, and compared to, like, Californian coast, the Floridian coast.
yeah, I guess you got a point there. I was thinking more
You went
from...
into warmer waters where the bigger threats are.
I was thinking more...
Congratulations.
I was thinking more, like, from a game programming perspective. But, you know,
They pulled a Pokemon.
they pulled a Pokemon.
You see something, Mr.
Actually, you know what? You think maybe I could get away with, I don't think it's really needed right now. Let's check.
Two Robins. Want the Robins? Come on, boy. Lance is actually very smart, oddly. He knows the difference between real birds and birds on the screen because I tried playing that those cat TV videos for him, like on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he was not even remotely interested. He knew they were fake. He knew they were not real birds. My boy is smart. He's too smart for his good. His own good. Don't you give me that look. Yes, you are. They call you a dumbass, but you're really smart, cat. Big brain in this tiny ass head.
I like to quote this thing one of my friends said a while back, which was, I am a smart dumbass. Dumb enough to do it, smart enough to pull it off.
That really describes Lance. Who describes our whole family, basically, Remy. You, me, and Lance. And whatever dog we inevitably get, because I know you, and I know you're more of a dog person than a cat person. That was a big yawn, wasn't it, Lance? He just looks back at me and gives me the dirtiest look. Because he knows why he's tired but not asleep, and it's me. Because I woke him up to feed him. Cat food! Wait, no, I still have some wet food left. Shit.
I'm gonna head out.
Alright.
Alright, see ya. Yeah. Alright. Time for more soundboard shenanigans. Everyone's reaction to me saying time for more soundboard shenanigans. Because I guess I can drive you guys a bit crazy. Never let me get an actual soundboard. I will never stop playing with it. The key for a quiet household is to never let me have these kinds of toys.
Yeah, but these sound boys don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop. I love how after a few loops, it just stops sounding like it's supposed to. I've heard some people say it sounds like something very lewd that I will not say on screen.
I mean, that's kind of like the point of those videos where they just play the same soundbite over and over again because it's just all weird it can sound. Like, for example, that one Wilson Brimley ad where he says diabetes. If you hear it enough times, it sounds like something else.
Diabetes.
Where are you supposed to go?
Crescent Island.
Alright. These birds.
Yep.
Guess you can say that the birds are driving you batty.
That doesn't quite work.
Yes, it does!
There aren't any bats here.
I said the birds are driving you batty.
Yeah, but there aren't any bats here, so that joke doesn't work.
The joke was that they're both flying creatures.
That...
You can say that one flew over your head.
Okay, that one worked.
I guess I've got a real talent for jokes.
Of course, I'm sorry, but he just doesn't see the joke.
Well,
I mean, it works.
regardless, my jokes can't be beat.
Really? Because I think the jokes are shit. I don't know if it. I don't know if it came through just right. I said ship as an SHIP
shit.
because of
Uh,
yeah. Like
There's
oh
the
shit,
shit.
oh,
I'm like, is that really? That's kind of a stretch.
is this a highlight on my boat? Somebody clip that.
Don't feel too blue about it.
Alright.
I guess we can, with
There
all
we
these
go.
puns, we can just wave goodbye to our sanity.
Ah.
We are going to go pretty. We are going to be lunatics pretty soon. It's Crest Nile.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it works only because the moon like has an effect on like the tides and stuff, but it works too. Trust an aisle.
Well, I guess you can say the Earth is really taking our boat for a spin.
Alright.
This game really isn't and the series really doesn't live up to its title.
Okay. That one was a bit of a stretch, but I'll give you points for effort. Let's see.
I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good.
Thank you.
Let's see. You know what? Since I can't use them, I might as well sell the rods.
You were hoping they were a carrot, but sadly, they were just a stick.
Okay, you know what? Credit for that one.
You're selling your rods, well, let me tell you, I think you need some new staff.
Ooh. Alright. Let's see, talking to this guy.
Yeah, I guess you should hold a poll to find them. I'm getting you to groan at my jokes. I am winning.
Well, it looks like they have a surplus. I don't know if there's a lag on my end, but I just saw you buy and say just surplus or whatever.
Yeah.
Unless I'm. Yeah.
No, that was the Sage's surplus.
Yep.
Wasn't there?
I mean, it's not really a surplus of them. I will not stop.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure somewhere there was a white magic shop
Also,
in this
Sage's
town.
surplus is one of my favorite outfits in New Drawing Force series.
Let's see.
I
Yeah,
believe it's there too. It's up there with the dazzling dress and the flowing dress. Is like things that I just find unbelievably pretty.
Yeah. Let's see. Maxed out on potions, maxed out on eye drops.
I mean, you should probably get some more tents before things get too intense.
And I think I'll go ahead and...
Will not.
Actually, Forrest, just show him a picture of a robot. He'll pitch a tent in no time.
Wow.
I don't know what was better, just the rim shot with nothing else, or just the really elongated silence with a wow at the end.
I can't tell if you should work at a circus or with a mercenary group, because you always seem to go for the juggler.
I mean, he does work for a clown, so. I hate to be the ring bearer of bad news. I think his chances of getting it aren't that strong, man.
That reminds me.
Wait, what,
You
wait,
made.
what was that other joke? I didn't even hear that.
I think his chances of getting into one are that strong man, as in like strong man.
Oh, okay. Alright.
You made the ring
Yeah,
bearer
okay.
joke. That reminds me. I need to go to the hardware store for more doors.
Why?
Lord of the Rings joke.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because that's why you said ring bearer, yeah.
Here, you get one.
There we go. Jeez.
You know what? You know what? Despite all these jokes, you're still my precious.
Okay, that one's pretty good.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah. Ooh, black chocobo. I like that when the black chocobo first attempts to flight and it doesn't work, the music just slows down.
He didn't giddy. I don't know why, but there's just something about that line that I like the most.
Yeah, that
Oh,
I guess you could say that Fish smacking those out of him was quite the gem.
like it there.
There's two crystals there. What?
I think one of them was Ranger and the other was Bard, if I remember right.
Okay.
Yep, Bard and
I
Ranger.
forgot you got Bard here too. I always remember you getting it elsewhere.
Ew, they're
Ew,
all
it's
sticky.
so sticky. I guess he couldn't really stomach it.
Hey!
You know you love my puns.
I like this version of the Chocobo theme.
It is really good. The Choco theme is always a banger.
Mambo de Chocobo. Do, 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 do. If I remember right, we can actually grab something in Tycoon now.
We can. Although we can't really use the diamond bell.
Oh, that one we could just use as selling fodder. But if I remember right, you can talk to the Chancellor and get a healing staff in a bit.
Yeah, we very much want the healing staff.
Yep. Gonna have another zombie Barts moment.
Big yawn.
Big yawn.
I had a big yawn. Just now to give these puns a rest. Last one.
Let's see. I think he's a few men short of a full crew.
I mean, that's why you're the brains of the operation there, Ferris.
And Chancellor's gone outside. He said he had something for Princess Lina.
Like, legitimately, when Bartz and Creo try to leave later, they literally get into trouble and have to be rescued by Ferris. They get into trouble immediately.
Right, the antlion fight. Ooh, found a phoenix down. And an ether. And a cottage. Nice. Alright, I can talk with her. And now we get the flashback. Or no, I thought we got the flashback. Maybe I missed it because we had the... No, that doesn't make sense. Whatever.
Well, regardless. But yeah, Ferris ain't the damsel in distress in that relationship. That's Bart's.
She's the damsel, I'm the one in distress. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Ashura, Shuriken. Princess, this staff has been in your family for generations. Take it, I'm sure you can find it of use. Healing staff, yay! And now the diamond bell, which we will have as selling fodder.
Alright, let's equip the healing staff before we forget.
Yeah. Equipping it to Lena.
Now, and also that boosts her magic by a lot, so it makes her a better healer. God, now I kind of want to see fan art of Ferris picking up Bartz with his arms tied. How did you get kidnapped? You're the strongest man on the planet. He tricked me with cookies.
Oh, alrighty.
He would be the type to be tricked with cookies.
I think you're all fucked up anyway. So.
Absolutely. He is absolutely the type to fall for the "we have cookies" trick.
Let's see.
Wait.
Yeah?
We have the chance to go to Bart's hometown.
Yep, that's what I'm heading for. It's just above the wind shrine. There it is. Bart?
Yeah.
That you?
For anyone who wants to get their ass beat by Ferris in that world, put up a sign that says free cookies and just wait for Bart's to see.
And Bart's just like, Now I'm
Actually, hold on a second. You said something about fighting Ferris or something. What was that?
Yeah, we made the joke that Bart's is totally the type to fall for the free cookies trick and get kidnapped only for Ferris to kill everyone in the building to save him.
Oh, okay. Because when it came to fighting,
She's a pirate.
because I thought you said something about like fighting Ferris, and I thought, oh no, I can imagine Bart's doing that one Family Guy scene where it's like, hey everybody, step right up and fight my wife.
That's a scheme they run. Like, step right up, only 50 gil to arm wrestle the strongest woman in the world.
Let's see.
Ferris just flexes. People line up and get thrown through walls by the force of the arm wrestling.
They just get fucking hip checked.
They just get hip checked.
Let's see.
Not sell the Shuriken or the Azura yet because we don't know if we're getting Ninja.
I guess I can at least sell the flail.
Yeah.
Ooh, Death Sickle sells for a good bit, though.
Yeah.
You're probably best not to sell anything, considering.
Let's not sell anything that can't be replaced. That's the thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, ooh, kunai.
Oh, well,
Yeah, no.
never mind, we can sell the Shuriken, but it only sells for 1 gil, so why would we? The Green Berets, and then we're grinding gil. sell for 5 gil, so why would we sell the shurikens? Let's just grind.
Yeah.
Let's also check the magic store before we go to the inn.
Is there a magic store here?
Yes, there is. It's literally right at the entrance of town.
Oh, there it
Walk
is.
Past it. I'm the blind one here.
And we already have Isuna.
Do we? Check, because it
I
might be
checked.
blanked out. Oh.
It has the
Oh,
little...
it's because you don't have the money.
No. Well, that and the little check mark on the icon means I already have it.
Oh, okay. Again, I'm the blind one here.
You really are. Don't start shit with me.
I'm gonna.
Alright, oh, right. One more.
We're all just like, I bet I'm more visually impaired than you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. D&D channel.
Yeah, I see Glass has been having fun posting a bunch of shit.
The most recent one, my gods. Just fucking leveled the town, Jesus.
To be fair, they shouldn't have mocked that pagan god.
Especially if it's in Divina, where the gods are real and angry.
Oh, yeah. Or, you know, Athens.
Dude, why do you think Draco's known all this shit? He has regular conversations with Bahamut. He has a very good relationship with his god.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to the plane of the Pantheon. Do you need any, like, Cheetos or anything? Just imagining this all-powerful deity just about to take a trip to the celestial plane, and then he's just like, oh, by the way, you need me to go there and get some snacks?
What are Cheetos?
Oh, they're great stuff.
Those don't exist yet. Sorry, time is weird on the celestial plane.
Did you give me some of those deep-fried halos? You mean onion rings?
Yeah, those.
No. Look real good. You know what? No, Draco is 100% the type to, when asked by a god if he can have anything, he would ask for onion rings. He's a simple man!
Simple man, simple pleasures, hey.
He doesn't want to be greedy because, like, he knows where he's going when he dies. He doesn't want to piss off the god who's gonna be ruling over his immortal soul.
Alright, let's
This
see.
was also completely accepted death, which is why he hasn't become an arisen for Bahamut. He's like, I don't feel the need to. When you die, you die. Why are you afraid?
Unless you break your oath. Then you're a
Draco's
death
not
knight.
a paladin. He's a monk fighter.
Alright, let's see.
But that's like the one time, at least like the one time when a player class would rise up if they're a paladin and they break their oath.
You know what I mean when I said arisen.
Yeah, it's like your custom thing.
Let's see. There's the shipwreck yard.
Okay, I like that. That there's like an indicator of where you can like land and stuff.
Yeah.
Like how it turns red where you can't land.
They
I like
didn't have that in the original version. I like that.
No,
Or in any of the others. I think this is like the first time they did it. Yeah.
I actually have an interesting question.
Hmm?
Golag. What would he become? Because it depends on the morality of the gods that you're praying to. Golag's two parents worship very different deities. Bel worships Leviathan, couldn't remember, and Reptilia worships Gaia.
Oh God.
So you've got a chaotic good and a lawful evil deity. And of course, the world's best druid worships the literal goddess of the earth.
While also associating with demons. Shit.
Also associated with demons. And having the legendary weapon associated with arrows. You know, the Greek version of Valentine or Cupid.
Yeah, this is, I was gonna say, that'd be Cupid. But yeah, anyway, huh.
I think.
I don't know, I never really thought about what he would do.
Isn't Cupid his Roman name or something like that?
No, it's Valentine, which is why it's called Valentine's Day.
Huh.
That has nothing to do with. I mean, it's more of a celebration of Saint Valentine rather than of Cupid. It's sort of like, yeah.
I always thought his Roman name was Valentine. I don't know. What's he doing? Lance ran over my foot! Son of a bitch.
So you were talking about what was it? His parents worshiping like two different gods, and I'm just imagining a Mr. and Mrs. Smith situation where you have two clerics in a relationship with each other, but they don't know that they each worship the opposite god to their partner. So it's like they're trying to destroy each other, but ooh, silver specks.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Aether probably won't become either because Aether doesn't worship any god. How he rejects the gods.
If a god gives me reason to worship, fine. But I haven't met a god that's given me that reason, so yeah.
It has to be very interesting being atheist in a world where gods are real.
I think Tony Stark would have a question for you.
I mean, I can kind of see where you would think that. You probably just assume that the gods are just really powerful individuals who just achieved immortality.
Pretty much.
I mean, wizards and sorcerers can already like really just warp reality. So it's like, okay, you know, are these gods just really?
That in D&D, an atheist is not someone who doesn't believe in the gods. They're someone who doesn't believe the gods are worth worshipping. Like they reject the gods as gods because they are not worthy. It's not they don't exist. It's they exist, but they're not worth being God, not worthy of the title. Which again fits Aether. Aether was literally offered a position as Hades' knight. He said, "What have you done for me?" He said, "My whole family's dead. We're your knights? What? Pretty shitty position."
Like
I love that. I love that was Aether's reaction because it's so in character for him. He's a jokey, cynical ex-orphan.
Alright,
Like, why would Aether trust Hades at that point?
If he gave me the benefits, then maybe, but I didn't see anything that benefited me, so no.
He gave
Oh man, I could just imagine if Samir really wanted to be a dick. Like I could just imagine him just saying some real shit to Aether.
for it. Aether. Fuck. How do you pronounce his name?
Aether.
Aether. Because it's
Aether,
A-E,
okay.
so it's A-E, and then
Oh.
N-T-H-I-R, so Aether.
Aether, okay. Because I just thought of this one thing where it's like... Okay, you know how I basically said when the two of them are max level, they should have a duel
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah?
I could just imagine like the absolute shit talk if Samir won. Like, huh, where's your god now? Oh wait, just like your parents, they don't exist.
And then,
Woo!
oof.
I actually said it wrong. It was supposed to come out differently, but whatever.
And now I'm just
Aether
imagining Aether pulling pulling a cheap shot, and then he's just like, "You just declared Pax Non, my friend."
I don't know what you just said, but I don't like the way you said it.
I was really thinking, but after 140 years, does Aether care? But I guess being an elf, his perception of time is way different from ours.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the issue. The issue would be that Samir was talking smack and he touched on a sore spot.
Yeah.
Like he basically really let victory get to his head.
Yep.
Because remember, like, the idea is he would probably really talk smack that severely if he actually defeated him in, like, a duel.
Yep.
So it's like, imagine Aether just, like, on the ground, like, bleeding, like, really... Like, obviously not dying, because it wouldn't be, like, you know, that kind of a PvP, but it's like... Like, it's kind of imagine the state he'd be in after a hard duel like that, and then just this squid guy just saying that to you.
The squid guy saying that to you, then both fists just sneakily casting heal, giving Aether an extra 100 HP.
Let's see.
An extra 70, not 100.
90. No. It'd be, I think 90? Because if it's cast at 9th level, because it's like I think it's like a 7th level spell, but if you upcast it, it's 10 additional HP, if I remember right.
Ooh.
So yeah,
So
90
she would
HP
go.
maybe.
She would go for that. She would give him 90 extra HP. Aether would get up, be like, "Hey, keep going. I got my second wind."
All right.
I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell.
Trying to remember. Do any of the dungeon inmates?
Okay,
and
don't free
Vals-
the wolf dude. Don't free the wolf dude because he'll steal stuff
Yeah.
from the. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Yeah. What about the other two?
I don't think anything bad happens, particularly if you free the blue guy. The wizard, I want to say he's a boss or something. Unless I'm thinking of a different part of the game.
You might be thinking of near the end game.
Yeah.
And then of course you have Samir's girlfriend Serpens, who is also not particularly religious.
Oh, right. That guy's just a nutball, so we just leave him there anyway.
Also, yeah, I don't think Serpens would appreciate what Samir said either, so I can imagine her, like, just smacking him across the head with her tail or something.
I mean,
wait, you don't want to be here.
Yeah, I just remembered. I just remembered.
You absolutely do not want to be here. Oh God, run.
Run! Just like the yelling with cats. Run!
I'm trying to remember what the... Yeah, nope.
It's LNR at the same time. Isn't it like LNR once or something?
I'm trying to remember
what it...
Those two.
Shoot.
Oh, fuck.
That's okay. That's okay. This game does quick save. Why did I keep forgetting that I equipped Lena with the freaking... Not like I was doing any damage to it anyway. Huh.
Anyway, well,
Ferris actually landed some damage on it.
As I was saying, also, like, what I was trying to go at was, but back to the religion thing, like, what gods they worship. Serpens isn't particularly religious.
Mm-hmm.
she's not anti-god like Aether, but she's also never really had much reason to worship any gods. Her village, like, her life was just trying to survive, like, back in her village. And that's kind of how things have always been for her. It's just make it through the day. And when you make it through the day, make it through the next.
Alright, so do not go any further here. I'm just gonna...
I like to think Samir sort of... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, meanwhile, Bullfist does have a god, but I forget who it is. It's a Tempest god. Bullfist is part cleric.
Nope, that's the things.
And I could have chose a god for her, but I forgot who it is.
Let's see, given the fact that Samir's a warlock, I like to think that he basically just... Because I'm pretty sure he has a god, but I forget who it is.
Right, I already raided the storehouse.
And that's mostly because, well, warlock, so it wouldn't necessarily be a god, but I guess things are a little different in this one, where you can actually
You
do that.
can have a god, and you can also have a patron.
I think it's more like, whatever god he worships, it probably would be more like, out of thanks for grabbing the... Actually, wait, no, he doesn't have his legendary weapon yet, I don't think.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have Selena's weapon yet.
Because I was gonna say it would probably be as, oh hey, you know, thanks for blessing me with this, and oh, just, you know, me, you know, giving her some worship gives me all this cool shit that makes me a better assassin.
Was it
yeah.
Gord?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Was it Gord? Is it Gord that she worships?
Yeah, I could go all the way up to Tool.
Marvin Gord? I forget. Or was it Karanos? It was Karanos. Both fists worships Karanos, the Theros, god of knowledge and tempest.
Oh, right, I never did get the, piano for this.
Here, let me, send it to the emissor. I leave Discord to go onto another freaking site. In Discord, and Sony Discord live stream is like, ooh, you did a bad.
You did a fucky wucky.
I did a fucky wucky indeed.
Right, it was, yep, nothing else there. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I can get from here.
But yeah, her god is Kronos because she used to have as short of a temper.
Oh, wait. Is there something about that? Huh, 150 gil. That's something.
Come on, Lance. Good boy. You will get the scratch whether you want it or not. Come here and get the scratch. Come to mother.
I don't know why, but you saying that made me think, come to Butthead, and I have no idea why. Like, there was literally no reason. There was literally no reason for me to think that, but for some reason.
That is not the reference I was making.
Does he need TP for his bunghole?
Fucking damn it.
Are you threatening me? Back over
Little
here
bad
in
boy.
Karnak.
Naughty little baby cat.
Yeah, I've got all the white magic here. Right. This is where we have the.
I am likely soon going to need to get a new laptop because it has been more temperamental.
Oh, right. Yeah, we gotta go through this desert. That's gonna be fun.
You know what must be done. It's frankly time to run! Rami!
I somehow keep forgetting that I equipped the freaking healing staff onto Lena.
You're such a dummy.
Punch a bird. Tenderize the poultry. Punch a bird.
You can go ahead punching poultry. I'm going to use a tenderizer like intended.
How do you expect me? I mean, I got the brass knuckles. How do you expect me to keep training and still have time to tenderize?
I don't really stop training all day.
How do you think I get so good? I can't just drop the training. You can't stop the grind.
Yes, I can! Grab, hooks you by the neck with a fucking cane. The doctor said you can't keep getting any buffer.
He don't know that. Like, just he's all indignant about. Let's see.
Yes, he does. He really shot if your shoulders get any bigger, you won't be able to move your head.
That's a problem for me to figure out later.
No, it's a problem for you to figure out now, dumbass.
Imagine.
I love that kind of joke that TFS did. But Tien, the doctor said if your shoulders getting bigger, and that's why we don't see that doctor anymore.
Let's see. There we go. Oh, right. I needed to talk to Sid Mid first.
Yes.
Do. Do. All right. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Because if I remember right, there is a boss battle coming up. Alright. Let's go ahead and call it. Okay.
A boss fight. You were correct. The worst boss fight for anyone with a barbarian, but the easiest for anyone with a blue mage.
I was gonna say it's only the worst fight if you don't have Aqua Breath, but yeah.
If you have Aqua Breath, you one-shot him.
Yep.
There we go. That's a good solid start. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, it's sinking into that hole. Nope. Yep.
So I've been looking through the shouts in Skyrim again.
God damn it. Oh.
I think I found the one that will be your favorite. This is referring to both of you. Aura Whisper. You ever wanted to throw your, like, best roasts across the room to trick people into thinking you're there? You ever want to point in space to use your voice to say, "Hey, troll breath," "Hey, mammoth smell," or "Hey, mammoth stink"?
Alright. Well, that was relatively easy. I got lucky.
Hey, Draugr brain.
Desert Killer. Just imagine somebody going, "Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries."
Going what?
Oh, right, because I was basically trying to make it sound like I was far away, going, you know, "Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries."
That's too long for Aura Whisper. It has to be like a short message.
Okay. Baboon butt.
They wouldn't know what baboons are.
Yeah, but it'll be enough of an insult.
I mean, it'll be like a similar joke to what I said before. I don't know what you said, but I don't like the way you said it.
Towhead.
Hey, potato!
Potato.
Okay, took down a sand bear.
This is gonna be a wild one. Spider ass.
You know, I actually thought of something funny. That whole, what was it, Arisen thing you were mentioning before, Forrest?
Yeah.
Well, I just realized after that whole, like, insult that Samir does, and, you know, Anta gets back up, after the duel continues, Samir ends up killing Anthea. And Anthea ends up coming back as Arisen. Not because of any god, but just out of sheer anger and spite against Samir.
No, because the way it works is it specifically you give
It
yourself to a
it
god.
was meant to be a joke. It was meant to be a joke.
I know.
It's like out of pure spite, like, oh no. Like
Oh.
once again, I didn't hear no bell.
Oh,
Excuse me.
all right.
I still see I know you, so I know you're still gonna be playing an Imperial. Part of me
Mhm.
is like Remy's gonna play a Breton, and part of me is like Remy's gonna play a Nord. It depends on if he feels like playing a Frenchman or an Irishman.
I'd probably play as the Irishman one.
So Nord. Like me! If I've always been, when I was a teen, I was like, if I was in this world, I'd be an Argonian. Now I'm like, if I was in this world, I'd be a Nord. Let's be real.
I mean, Chris Silver wouldn't play as a Frenchman because he's a lot of things, but he's no coward.
Honestly, the Bretons are very good for mage builds. Like a mage build, it's always Breton, Dark Elf, or High Elf.
Right, so now we're actually on the road to the Earth Crystal. Because this is the dungeon it's coming up.
Anyway, time to see what new wind crystal job you'll get.
So, oh god, I'm forgetting the Nord's racial ability. I remember the Nord's passive racial ability, which is frost resistance.
Right.
Like, so you would take less damage from ice magic. Okay, Battle Cry. Their activatable one is Battle Cry. Nearby enemies are frightened for 30 seconds. As a Nord, your best starting skills are lock, one-handed light armor, and speech.
That was an awfully quick decision to ditch me.
Especially to
Alright.
So yeah, that's what it is, Remy. I was misreading. It's yeah, speech, light armor, one-handed, block, smithing, and especially a two-hand. Those are your higher starting skills. And if you play in survival mode, you're not gonna play in survival mode. You would be able to travel in cold environments without stopping to rest for longer. Nords are also, quite frankly, just kinda middle of the road for
Well, I mean,
sizes.
I figured that was it. I figured, the Nords would be one of those, like, baseline kind of...
Yeah. Yeah, they're almost completely average in terms of height, and they're completely average in terms of weight. For Imperials, MSO, they are literally just standard in both.
Alrighty.
Now, if you want tall, the Outmer. The High Elves are 1.08 times the average in terms of height, and 0.5 times the average in terms of weight. Outmer are both by far the tallest. They're one of the lightest.
Let's see, this puzzle, new... It's over here. Notepad in the room on the right. Made you look neener, neener, neener. Check the urn. What's a Grecian urn? More than you do.
Yeah.
Um,
Honestly, mine's gonna be harder for you to get during this playthrough compared to MSO. Because the Imperial's passive skill lets them find money more often. Honestly, probably the best.
well, that's actually going to be useless for me. Why? Uses cheat engine to max out money. No, I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do that.
I actually don't think there is a possible max gold. I've never seen it.
I mean, anyway, I typically don't mess around with like cheats in games until I've actually beaten it legit first, and then I screw around.
Yeah. But probably the best races to start as in Skyrim are Argonians because they have 2 passive skills. They have water breathing and disease resistance. Khajiit, which have a plus 15 base to unarmed damage, so you literally don't need a weapon for like the first 20 levels. Bretons for just passive magic resistance in general. Osmer, who have disease and poison resistance. And Orsimer, who can enter Orc strongholds without having to do quests first.
Wow, the first thing he mentions are Argonians and Khajiits. It's just like Forest to promote the furry races. Isn't that right?
I mean, it's literally like... look, having the ability to breathe underwater without needing the incredibly pointless to use water breathing spell or the incredibly rare water breathing enchantment is pretty good.
Also, I guess Koki would be a Argonian if I remember our discussions from before.
They
we
are
were
the
talking about
closest,
this.
yeah, they're the closest playable race to frogs.
Oh, right. Yeah, I just remembered. Yeah, we're getting the airship now, and we also have a boss fight to contend with.
Oh yeah, you're actually. Oh yeah, you're not. Yeah, you're still a bit away from getting to this.
Yeah, because...
Yeah, you got this. You have a number of boss fights to get through.
Yep. Crayclaw.
Oh, of course, the downsides to Argonians and Khajiit in the lore are many, especially in Skyrim. The Khajiit caravans literally aren't allowed within the cities due to the racial stereotypes that they're all thieves, and the Argonians aren't really treated well by the Nords. In fact, I believe that you do not see a single Khajiit inside of a city. Well, that's because Skyrim is literally too cold for Khajiit to live in for long. And part of that is, again, the stereotypes against
I meant to hit
Khajiit.
focus.
Stereotypes that aren't really helped by the fact that the key ingredient in skooma, moon sugar, is mined in the Khajiit homeland. So not only are they seen as thieves, but they're also seen as drug dealers, even though many of them aren't in the skooma trade.
Come, Nerevar, that shirtless skooma addict has been talking to you again.
God damn it.
I still like, what was it? It was from the Russian Badger video where one bit was one of his friends playing around with AI voices, and one of them was Dagoth, and he said something like, "Come, Nerevar, come. Your sorry excuse for a side hoe has purchased the wrong yogurt once again."
Yep.
With cheese biscuits and mashed potatoes.
There's actually is one benefit to playing the High Elf in one quest. During the quest in which you have to invade the Thalmor embassy, you have to like sneak through it to get some information. I believe it's that the Thalmor guards will not be instantly hostile to you as long as you keep your distance. Because you're another high elf. They can't tell if you're just another guard or not. Unless they get a good look at your face.
I've got an airship. Yay!
Yay! Lance looked at me like I'm insane.
Guys, you know what this means? We can sing sky shanties. I thought you guys would at least get a cut. I thought you guys would at least get a chuckle out of that one. Oh well.
I did. So, we already know what skills Remy's going to be using. Smithing, sneak, one-handed, archery, light, armor, illusion, lockpicking, pickpocketing, and alchemy.
Yeah.
As well as smithing, speech, and enchanting. Those are unavoidable. What will you be doing, MSO? I guess we...
Sure, I mean, smithing and alchemy sound like good ideas. Yeah, you said smithing is unavoidable, so I guess mostly alchemy then.
Speech is completely unavoidable because you literally raise that skill from talking to people, and you have to talk to people to do the main quest. So unless you literally just completely stop playing the game after getting out of Helgen, there is no way to avoid using speech. I guess it comes down to what kind of class do you think you could play? Skyrim is the first game to not have a class system, because there was one in Oblivion, but having a sort of idea of like what kind of class you'd be playing can help you figure out what skills you want.
Yeah, I think this is the one thing where it was like, yeah, I would definitely have to think. But yeah, alchemy sounds like a good idea, though. Either way.
Alchemy is always good because, like, you can make some crazy good potions when you get good at it. Here's the thing. The way to cheese Skyrim without using hacks is to boost your alchemy, enchanting, and smithing all, like, as high as possible, and use them in tandem to make armor that's, like, thousands of points strong.
Yeah, I think I saw a video where someone basically switched out their armor or attack power or something by using potions and stuff. Yeah.
Because, like, you create stuff with as strong of alchemy and enchanting, strong as fortified alchemy enchantments as possible, create as strong of smithing equipment as possible, and smithing and enchanting potions as possible. That creates a feedback loop into your smithing and enchanting, so you can keep doing that until you've created stuff too strong for the game to be able to handle.
I forgot.
It
Was
is
there...
stupid, but yes.
the actual reason I say enchanting and smithing are important is because, I mean, smithing lets you upgrade your stuff further. Like, the smithing perks unlock the ability to upgrade your equipment to a higher degree. And the enchanting, let's be real, if you're making your own equipment, you're also enchanting your own equipment.
I should have mentioned enchanting too. But yeah.
Yeah. So those two skills are integral unless you're doing a run where you don't use any armor or weapons, which is possible. Magic is really broken in Skyrim. Yeah. No, and so for your first playthrough, I could see you playing a Legionnaire. A proud Legionnaire of the Legion, even though they tried to kill you within, like, the first 10 seconds of the game. So, what do you think of that?
I suppose.
So that would be either type of armor? Okay, do you see yourself as like a light and fast or heavy and brutal type?
Heavy.
Perfect.
Okay. Do you see yourself using a shield?
Yeah.
Alright, so heavy and shield. So heavy armor, block, one-handed, archery. No sneak, no need for sneak. I don't see you... At least not much need for sneak. Not even if you end up doing the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood, because I'll tell you something. Half the Thieves Guild quest lines you can do just by murdering everything in your path. I'm not kidding. I have done it.
I mean, I'd probably just upgrade sneak for the hell of it. Because the concept of someone fully armored like that being able to sneak around so easily is just great.
It is actually very possible.
Which is funny because that's actually something I did with one of my D&D characters. I mean, he doesn't wear heavy armor, but he wears medium armor, but his stealth is so high that, yeah, it doesn't even matter.
There is a sneak perk that you will absolutely want before Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood, which is muffled armor. So your heavy armor will make 50% less noise, and you'll be able to sneak even, and you won't be caught as much.
Alrighty.
Yeah, if you're using a shield, you probably won't be using magic much, but I'll still say restoration anyways.
Yeah, I'd probably do that no matter what, just for the sake of having it.
Yeah. You mentioned alchemy. Lockpicking is also a touch unavoidable, but I don't see you going hard into lockpicking. Alright, the last category then. The schools of the other schools of magic. Alteration, destruction, conjuration, and illusion.
I mean, probably alteration, I guess, would be for like what, self-boosting or whatever.
Alteration, yes. Alteration has spells like muffle. No, wait, no, muffle is illusion. It has spells like oak flesh in its upgrades, candlelight and mage light. I believe clairvoyance is an alteration spell, and equilibrium, I believe, is an alteration spell. Equilibrium is key for leveling up alteration. Like, power leveling alteration.
Let's see.
Remy actually has it hardest with the one school of magic he knows he's using. Because every fucking illusion spell, barring courage, invisibility, water breathing, and muffle, has a level limit.
That is dumb.
Yes, it's in a game where every place you haven't been to yet, when you arrive at a location, that is when the levels of the people in that of the people and creatures in that level are determined. The Conjure Hold is outright required for an illusion-heavy build because you need those higher level spells. Every time you hit a level, you hit a new level cap for your illusion magic, you need the next stuff. And I get why it works, because the illusion magic would be broken as shit otherwise. But it sucks. You think fear stops working at like level 4 normally? Friends, no, it's level 6 and Frenzy at level 7.
There we go. Keyboard settings. That's what I was looking for.
And you want to know the worst part of this?
What?
There are multiple shouts that also have level caps, and there's one that doesn't fucking tell you.
Oh, lovely.
The disarm shout is completely useless once you get to level 30.
And what's the level cap?
No, that is not the level cap. The base game's level cap is 81.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, what?
Through all the levels,
Yeah.
disarm becomes completely useless.
Yeah, see, that's what I was asking. What the level cap was, and it's like, oh wow, okay. Geez. But no, you answered it. So.
Because magical disarming is basically an illusion effect. Where if the target is too strong, it doesn't work. Disarm shout is the strongest form of this. Even that it doesn't work on any enemies that are above level 30. I forget if it's 30 or 35, but yeah, around there. So, you know, the situations where you would actually want it.
So it's good for like the early game, I guess, for all intents and purposes.
But you don't get it in the early game, and that's the worst fucking part of it. Is that the parts for the disarm shout are so far apart that you basically can't get it and have it be useful for any length of time unless you are specifically going for those exact spots. There are other shouts that I think you guys would find either helpful or useless. The Bend Will shout from the Dragonborn DLC and the Dragon Aspect shouts from that DLC are really good. How do you feel about just screaming at a dragon and it becoming your friend?
Oh boy. I mean, technically, I already did that.
Does not have a level cap. You use Bend Will on someone, they're your friend until the effect wears off. Of course, you have what will be Remy's favorite, Storm Call. You cannot get the full shout until right before the last word of the shout, until after you've beaten the game, or right before you've beaten the game. But how it works, you scream to the heavens, a blizzard starts, and then lightning will strike every hostile NPC in range.
Nice.
Yeah. Which in lore, according to the lore of the Dragonborn, you should be able to spam that shit. According to the lore of the Dragonborn, they are basically a god among men. The only reason you can't spam shouts is because the game would be way too easy. There's also why you can't, like, for the Dragon Fire and Dragon Frost breaths, you can't do streams, you can only do bursts. Because, again, then it would be too easy, and that's no fun for them, I guess.
Oh, you know what would really make this fun? I think someone made a multiplayer mod for Skyrim.
Oh, I would love to do multiplayer Skyrim. That sounds like a blast.
Well, stop being such an anti-PC, baby, and get Steam.
Get me a fucking PC that can handle it, and then we'll talk.
Yeah. Right. I forgot about this part. So I gotta go look around at the meteorites to get some adamantite for the thing.
Yep.
Which I suppose I can do a little bit of it now.
Well, I'll tell you this much. You said you're in the market for a new laptop anyway because yours is acting up. Just don't get a Chromebook. Like, literally anything else would probably do.
Yeah.
I am probably going to get a Chromebook for personal use anyways.
Plus, Skyrim's an older game, so even if it could run like flawlessly on modern laptops anyway, so yeah. But
What
if
I'm
you're still
going
gonna get a
to
Chromebook,
do
then
is before I get like a full-on gaming computer, I'm probably gonna wait for Remy to move in with me so that I have someone who has already done the shopping for this, who knows what to get.
Pretty sure.
Like, I need a guide, and what better guide than my boyfriend, who has already done this stuff.
actually you could instead of just buying one, you could also kind of building one. Is that what you did, Silver, or what's that?
You were sounding a bit garbled.
Oh, I was saying instead of just buying one, you could also build one, but you're probably not
Remy
looking
did
for
not
anything
build
to...
his. Remy bought his and like changed a few of the parts.
I didn't even really change anything.
No, you did.
No.
But yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know how to build one, and I don't know how to shop for one. I'll be shopping for one. I want Remy around because he's already done that. And plus, he'll know where to get one for cheap.
Oh,
that
Jesus.
I don't get scammed. Again, he has already done that. Plus, when Remy and I live together, I'll be in an apartment that has the space. I don't really have the space for a full-on gaming computer.
You know what I was going to say, like, with Silver with you, at least you could be able to determine, okay, am I getting enough space for this? Considering, he'd be around, yeah.
Yeah, which is why I'm like, I'm gonna wait until Remy and I live together, which, again, it's really gonna end up being on when Remy feels comfortable.
Damn! Sorry, Galif just got a crit and landed almost 800 damage in one of his punches.
Fucking hell, Galif! But yeah, when Remy and I live together is when we'll both feel comfortable taking that plunge.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind helping you build a PC, but considering I failed at doing that on my end, and I have no idea what the problem even was, yeah.
I do...
See, the thing is, I could have had someone to help me build one if that friend I had a falling out with earlier this month, I didn't have a falling out with because she has done this stuff before.
But
Yeah, 'cause it's like
that avenue is closed.
Because yeah, I tried to build one like some time ago. I fairly certain I had everything hooked up properly, but for some reason it would boot up, but nothing would show on the monitor. And it's like
Yeah.
I tried, getting a video call with a friend that knew what he was doing. Even he couldn't figure it out. He's like, "Oh, I'd have to just, see it in person." It's like, yeah, I'm not shipping this thing all the way to Oklahoma.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that's really
oh well.
where me and Remy are at. Once Remy and I are ready to take that plunge.
We'll see what happens. Where?
Exactly, we'll see when it happens, and then we'll get settled, and eventually we'll buy me a proper gaming PC. Or I could just use Remy's.
Bifrost, yeah.
Bifrost is like Silver Undying.
She is dying, and Remy refuses
If
to
you
accept
remember,
that.
if you remember that image, like, oh, boy howdy, Bifrost, you ready for another day of streaming? Silver Undying.
She is very old. She's like, what, 4, almost 5 years old now?
I want to say 3 or 4.
I remember we had this conversation before and she was 4, so yeah, she's 4.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie, this whole time, like, for the longest time, I thought Bifrost was like the actual name of the computer, like the product line. It was like, oh, okay. But no, apparently that's the name you just happened to give it,
It's
like as a character or something.
well, it's the name I gave my computer because it's one of those RGB style computers where it has all the rainbow lights, and in Norse mythology, Bifrost is the rainbow bridge between Asgard and Midgard. So
Oh,
As
okay,
a result, I'm probably gonna name mine Needhog.
all right.
Spelled N1D-H066.
Well, by that logic, if we all live together, I'm gonna name mine the N-word, and the N-word I mean
No, not even as a joke. Come on.
Nibelheim,
no,
really?
I said Nibelheim because
Oh yeah, that joke. Yeah.
no, do not reference Final Fantasy VII, not even as a joke. I'm just kidding. I get where you're coming
please
from. Yeah.
don't. 7 sucks ass.
Better.
10 is better than them both.
Let's see.
Just a second.
I'm trying to think of something Norse that I would name mine, but
Helifheim? Or, because we're going with...
wait, no. Actually,
figures-
no. I just remembered one. Searcher. Because I'm like, what is the name of that plane with all the fire giants? And it's like, oh yeah, that one. Because that's what Silver named his Typhlosion. So go ahead.
No, Surtur isn't a plane. Surtur is a person. He's the
Okay,
king
I don't know
of
what
the
I'm
fire
thinking of.
giants.
No,
He's the
that's
king of
it.
fire giants. You're thinking of, what is the... Now I'm forgetting.
Yeah, Norse mythology is not exactly my strong point. I mean, then again, I
Where
could
does
just
Surtur
name it
live?
something else.
Muspelheim. It's Muspelheim.
Land of the Fire Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
He's
was
gonna-
saying what I would
he's
name
gonna
mine.
Yeah, he would name his after the realm of the fire giants.
See, at
So
first I was going to say, I was saying Searcher because for a variety of reasons, but it's like, oh, that's
King-
not a place, that's a person. It's
Well-
like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So.
Because it was for a variety of reasons. It wasn't just that, it was also because in StarCraft, the Zerg brutes are named after Norse gods, and Searcher was one of my favorite broods.
Right.
Would we name Kokis after the Frozen realm then?
Which is kind of ironic, being all frog themed.
Yeah, what's the name of that realm again?
Jotunheim.
Is it Jotunheim? I thought it was another Frozen realm.
Helheim.
Okay, a third one.
Okay, what name did you think it was?
I'm looking it up.
Because, as far as I know...
Niflheim.
Niflheim. Right, I forgot about that one.
The joke name I'm going to give to my computer is almost the one that Koki would have.
Or we could go for Vanaheim.
Which one's that one again?
Around with the Vanier.
Alright, well, I think now we're at a good stopping point, actually, so...
You know, one thing I want to bring up, if we ever did this, what would be cool is, I mean, this would only work if Silver, if Forrest and Koki were streamers also. But it would be interesting if we all sort of did like what Vinesauce does. It's like various streamers working under one channel name.
Oh, yeah?
That would be something kind of cool, but yeah.
I remember bringing up this idea to Remy back when I was homeless. It was, Shino Ryu Gaming, where he and I do games together. Like a subset of Soshinobi, where it's just... like, similar to, Say and what's his name's Couples Couch Gaming.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like what they do with,
a space for, like, a known gamer and their partner to do, like, co-op stuff.
Yep. Alright, let's see.
I feel like we could do that, but it would be like for more like we'd have our own individual channels, but then the ones that go, yeah, basically what you're saying, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, but we'd have to be together for that. So yeah.
The fuck did Pyrex port in general SFW?
Oh, that.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Wow. I guess Glass is posting cringe.
What the fuck? I love this sentence, by the way. The bigger your shoes, the bigger your dick. The bigger your car, the smaller your dick. The wonder give us a big clown.
So what does that say about Stephen King?
What the fuck? I was not expecting that.
Silver, we don't talk about it.
Reason it's called it is because of its dick.
I mean, there's a shining example right there.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Ooh. Let's go ahead and raid Tom Fox, who is currently playing some Ultra Kaiju Monster Rancher.
More of that game. We also have like a subset of this channel, by the way, where it's just me being a taskmaster, helping you guys through the obscure games that I know. We are doing Jake-a-Coon 2!
I was actually thinking of something else too, because Silver likes to play a lot of Nintendo games, whereas I could probably play a lot of, like, you know, Sega or Genesis games too. I mean, I know you like some Genesis games as well, but it seems like you more lean towards Nintendo than anything, so it's like, oh, I could be the other half in that regard.
I'm the Sony person who knows all the obscure shit you guys don't.
Alright, let's go.
On this channel, we're doing a race of Heavenly Guardian, because it has a multiplayer mode that is literally a race.
Oh, Jesus.
You will suffer for our art! You will absolutely suffer for our art.
This really sounds like a good idea. Like, the only person that wouldn't be streaming is Koki, but she'd still be there just as, like, a co-commer.
I mean, stay with me, because I don't really stream.
Let's see, let's go ahead and raid Tom Fox. Let's see. Tomorrow will be afternoon only for streaming, so it'll be more of this. Hopefully tomorrow we make our way through the Ronka ruins. Alright.
Oh yeah, only one stream tomorrow, huh? Yeah, because it'll be Thursday.
Yeah, usually Thursday is the one where I have an evening shift, but it only goes from 5 until like 10.
Well, I'll see what I can do about doing with the afternoon shift then, or afternoon session.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
All right,
I will absolutely torment you.
One second.
With Jade
All right, let's go ahead and raid. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, see ya.